Public procurement or government contracting constitutes about 1/3 of government spending, amounting to $13 trillion per year. It is highly vulnerable to corruption, with estimates of losses ranging between 10–20%. Corruption has become even more important with COVID-19 related spending, largely channeled through procurement systems. However, identifying where corruption takes place and prioritizing impactful anti-corruption policies is notoriously difficult. Our project uses big data analytics to identify corruption risks in public procurement and to estimate their cost. This work is based on statistical modeling to validate a range of contract-level red flags and estimate their effects on contract award prices. Our results can support IMF country surveillance and policy dialogue with governments by pinpointing high-risk areas and offering data-driven insights on specific high-impact interventions. We want to make sure that our users, such as the IMF and the World Bank, have easy access to our results. Hence, we have built a global analytics tool with 3 main functionalities: mapping corruption risk hotspots in each of the pilot countries by sector, region, public organization type, and over time; tracking public procurement spending and the price impact of corruption risks in each of the pilot countries by sector, region, public organization type, and over time; exploring policy scenarios showing predicted spending based on different corruption risk levels. This pilot tool is built combining 1.5 million contracts from 5 countries: Paraguay, Romania, Georgia, Uganda, and Indonesia. All this may sound rather abstract, so let's look at our pilot dashboard in action, taking Romania as an example. One sector which is of particular interest in the COVID-19 economy is medical equipment and pharmaceuticals. Looking at the sectoral distribution of corruption risks reassuringly shows that this sector is one of the lowest risk sectors. This means that tenders have comparatively few red flags, such as receiving only one bid or having extremely tight bidding deadlines. But let's see if there are efficiency gains to be made on the next tab. Given the $21 billion spent in this sector, we estimate large savings potential amounting to about $1 billion. Let's explore how to achieve this on the Scenarios tab. The strongest determinant of prices is the level of competition on pharmaceutical tenders, such as single bidding. For example, if we reduce single bidding by 2/3, our model predicts that spending would go down to a little over $20 billion. This finding could facilitate a focused policy dialogue with the government around improving pharmaceuticals competition and cutting budget deficit at the same time. We are an interdisciplinary team of economists, data scientists, and political scientists with proven track record of using innovative big data methods for tracing corruption risks and addressing difficult policy problems. We work in government, academia, and civil society, and as a team we have the skills for gathering data from diverse and often difficult sources such as PDFs and APIs, while we also have expertise in analyzing complex large-scale datasets. We are motivated by a wish to improve public services for all by turning our rigorous research into practical tools. Building on prior work funded by DFID UK and the European Commission, additional IMF support will enable us to go truly global. This will entail expanding and adapting our risk assessment and price estimation methodology to over 40 countries in 4 continents, covering 50 million contracts. We will also be ready to incorporate COVID-19 related procurement contracts, which were recently made transparent by the IMF and others. We also plan to broaden our policy engagement with the IMF, governments, NGOs, and others by offering data-driven policy insights and supporting policy design.